This is Dave Katz with Katz Consultants, and I have a tip for you. You know, practicing chiropractic is a matter of slipping and checking. We do things right for a long time, and then we slip a little bit, and then we check ourselves and get back on track again. And that's what I see with doctors and the services they provide to the patients. Now, it goes without saying that we always provide only the services the patient needs and never give them anything they don't need. Goes without saying, but we had to say it. Now, what I'm suggesting, though, is a lot of times doctors, chiropractors, if I can say this, may get a little lazy and not do all the service they could on a patient. And so instead of doing 4 units of service, let's say an adjustment and 2 units of rehab and some other thing like an extremity adjustment, instead of doing those 4 things, you might get into a place where all you're doing is an adjustment and an inter-segmental traction table, or an adjustment or electromuscle stim, or an adjustment and traction table and electromuscle stim. But none of those things do as much good, generally speaking, and none of those things pay near like having 4 units on every patient pays. So what we do, we try to make sure that if the patient has good insurance that they have paid for, they expect the best of care. And expecting the best of care means that you give them the services that are available to them that will help them in any way. So one of the things we do, sometimes we run off a list of our patients for the day and we look back and we say, did we do everything that we should have done to give this patient the best chance possible to get better? And you'll find out that a lot of times you're slacking off a little bit and you're not giving all the service that you could. So I would suggest that you run that list off for 2 or 3 days in a row and see if you're giving the service you should be giving. And by the way, talk to your staff about this too, so that they can go over it in a staff meeting, and they'll say, why aren't you doing this with this person? Why aren't you doing that with this person? And they'll kind of grill you and ask you questions why you aren't doing things, and it may bring you back up on your toes a little bit. So make sure that you're providing the service that the patients need and the patients deserve. This is Dave Katz. Thanks for listening.